Okay, here's an update on the what Michael Bloomberg thinks the default would cause. He's quoted as saying it'll take a serious toll on the U.S. economy. Wow. Really? That is unbelievable, folks. That is unreal. And he's probably just saying this now. We were talking about it for months. It says a debt default would have a catastrophic effect on the nation's financial system and also deal a setback to New York City, Michael Bloomberg said on Tuesday. Now, I'm from New York. I can tell you one thing. If anybody has ever lived in New York City, they can tell you that everything here is very, very expensive. You know, I'm lucky I don't live in the city. Because if I lived in the city, I don't know how much money you have to make. You have to make something like $100,000 a year to survive in the city. But it says Bloomberg mentioned among possible successors to Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner, another crook, said the federal government must avoid damaging the nation's economy and its credibility around the world with first ever U.S. default. This has never happened before, guys. You know, everyone thinks, oh yeah, the U.S., this happened before, because they're not aware of anything that's going on in the world. This has never happened before. It says America's good name and credit are just too important to be held hostage to Washington gridlock, and I hope that in the end cooler heads will prevail and an agreement will be reached quickly. Bloomberg, a political independent, said in a statement. Now I'm going to link you guys to this article. I know you probably read about this, but this is just the latest on what Bloomberg's thoughts are. Now whether or not you like Bloomberg just gives you, doesn't really matter. I just wanted to link you guys to the article and give you a little bit more information on what's going on here. My opinion, guys, I don't know what's going to happen. You know, they could come to an agreement. It's possible. It's not impossible, They'll do what they have to do. Instead of owing $27 trillion, maybe we'll owe $40 trillion. It doesn't really matter. But if they don't come to an agreement, I don't know what's going to happen. But you can just imagine the domino effect that would cause. Turmoil on the stock markets. That would be one of the first things to happen. Probably banks would start failing. Because the countries would no longer want to give money towards to the United States anymore, lend us money. A whole bunch of issues would happen. The Social Security checks, you'd have people in the streets starting rioting, and what I mentioned before. It would be just total mess. And I find it kind of humorous that it takes something like this to get people aware of the fact that's going on. In fact, I just spoke to somebody who I see on a daily basis, and I mentioned the August 2nd date, and she had no idea of what I was talking about. None. No clue. No clue at all. No clue. So I mean, I wonder how many people are like that, I had to actually show her the article in the newspaper, and she had no clue of what's going on in the world. And that was on the second page of the New York Daily News. So I don't know what to tell you, folks. It's just the situation we're in right now is a very, very, very tenuous one. And I'll tell you one thing. I'm watching two areas right now: the stock market, and I'm watching gas prices very, very closely. Anyway, guys, the link is below. Take it easy. Bye.